We just got back from a trip. Hunter, don't you hate it when your cooler ends up without ice?
Every cooler starts off the same, full of ice, and then eventually you get nothing but this.
That's a shame.
Let's get started. I'm Hunter with Swamp Fox Overland.
My name's Rich with Swamp Fox Overland.
The Shanty Chef Trophy. We're overlanding.
We are Swamp Fox Overland and Outdoor.
It's hot.
It's very hot.
So,
That would be part of that.
your favorite thing about beer is when it's cold, right?
Yeah, actually I can't stand it when it gets like even slightly above like 35 degrees.
I agree. And
Yeah.
so, the problem is that, how do you keep it cool? Well, Set Power sent us this mobile freezer. This refrigerator runs off of 12 volt DC power, and you can keep it in the tiniest of cars because it's 20 quart. It's the perfect for a little road trip or if you're just going out by yourself. And they also sent us a portable battery that is 216 watt hours as well. So really excited to review this. Thank you, Maxine from Set Power. Welcome to the Set Power RF20.
Welcome to the Set Power RF20.
Crack
All right.
this thing open.
I've been wanting to open this all week because it's such a cool thing, right? So, what do you got in the box? The box is actually really light, right? And Hunter, if you want to help me with this, it's packed in really well. Nice plastic, but then, 3, 2, 1. Look at this thing. I know we're lifting as a team because that's what teammates do, but this is a Set Power RF20.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. So if you look at this thing, this door actually
Oh, that
opens
is neat.
both ways. So you can have it set up to whatever direction you want this. So if you watch this, you can actually take door and flip sides. Remember, this is the first time that we're opening it. But for your application, you need to make sure that you have it in the direction in which you want it.
I literally turned this around because I thought the door handle was on the opposite side. But,
But
so
it
yeah,
could be.
That's cool as heck, man.
Yeah, I love it. If you look at the front of the refrigerator, this will be your display. We haven't powered it up yet, but this was where you would control the temperature. It can go as low as 2 degrees negative Fahrenheit and everything in between. And from what I understand, from everything that I've been reading about this refrigerator, it takes 15 minutes to get down to 32 degrees.
It doesn't weigh much more. I don't know. I mean, we can obviously throw up weight right here.
Yeah.
But it obviously doesn't feel like it weighs much more than a cooler loaded with ice.
Absolutely.
It does feel a little heavier, obviously, on this side, because I imagine where the compressor is. But that's freaking sweet, man.
But how much does ice weigh, Hunter?
8 pounds of, I mean, water weighs 8 pounds per gallon. So if you have a 5-gallon thing of ice, it's like close to, they don't really do it in pounds. I mean, they do it in pounds.
they do it in pounds.
gallons. Yeah, so like 5-pound bags of ice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a 5-pound
roughly
bag of ice.
5, 10. Some do 7 if they want to split the difference. Really cool little unit.
Sweet.
So, in order to keep things cold, if you want to take this serves as a divider, but also you can fill it with water and freeze it if you want to have this in there for any reason to keep things cold.
So this thing doubles as a cooler. The problem is he has a Dometic and I have an ARB, and the refrigerators are great, but they are not designed the same way this guy is. This guy is designed to be a cooler. When the power is off, you have this in here, it still keeps stuff cold. My battery pack, I didn't pay attention to let it die the other day, and my fridge was 74 degrees when I cut it back on. I had to toss everything in the fridge.
It's a shame.
It happens. Hot dogs.
It does
It'll be all right.
Also, I run a Set Power. I run a
Shade.
Set Power AJ40.
Shade. Shade.
So that's actually why we were really excited to run this Set Power and review it because I've been running one in the truck for 2 years.
Cool.
So
Let's get this battery out.
I'm really, really excited to see this. So you got a battery here, and so this battery is 216 watt hours. I'm really, really curious to see what this looks like. Comes with an instruction manual. I don't know how much you want instructions on a battery, but safety first.
Don't unbox in 90-degree weather.
Don't unbox in 90-degree weather. But comes packed up with styrofoam, and then it's nifty in it. Then also, it comes with its own AC charger so that you can charge the battery. Very, very important because what good is a battery if you can't charge it, right? But look at this thing.
Dude, this thing just looks like a standard lithium-ion portable battery bank you use.
Exactly.
Except it has a 12-volt barrel input for like normal wall charging.
Yep.
As well as your cigarette lighter input.
I love it. So, very, very versatile.
We have our fridge. This box. What's in this box?
What is in that box?
So inside the fridge we have another box that includes your energy cost sticker.
Yep.
Your car charger port, as well as a home charger port. So you can actually, before you go out, load up your stuff for camping or for the beach day, all in the fridge, in your garage, have it plugged to house power. Then as soon as you get ready to leave, you go plug in your DC outlet, and you're good to go, fridge in the car.
So pro tip, if you are going out and you're going to be using this portable battery, go ahead and do exactly what he just said. Plug it up, get it cold, get everything in it, get it all cold, and then hook it up to battery power because that will save your battery and allow it to run.
Do you imagine that this does, we'll obviously test this, but I imagine this does inline charging, so you can basically be plugging up plug up the fridge to the battery pack, but also have the battery pack plugged into your car.
Sure.
So that way it's running off battery, but every time you're driving, you're still getting charged?
I would expect.
That'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
Did they say what this is rated for? Like obviously like different environmental factors play, like how hot it is, whether it's in direct sunlight, obviously it wouldn't do so well. But do they say like what estimated time it's supposed to be able to run, let's say full of cans?
No, not that I know of. I know that unloaded, you would be able to get it down to 32 degrees within 15 minutes.
Which is surprising because most refrigerators don't cool air. It's easier to cool the stuff that's in the fridge.
Right.
So like if you are trying to cool off a refrigerator that's like brand new, you throw a case of water in there,
Sure.
it'll cool off faster.
Yeah.
The fact that this will go down to 15 with just itself makes me feel like it'd be pretty damn efficient.
I think so too.
Cool. All right.
Let's check out some of the specs.
The Set Power RF20 is a 21-quart refrigerator, or 20 liters to the rest of the world. It weighs 22.1 pounds empty. It can be controlled by an app on your Android or your iPhone that has full functionality on all its settings. The refrigerator can cool as low as -4 degrees Fahrenheit, and it draws 28 watts on Eco mode and 40 watts on Max mode when the fridge is running. It makes a maximum of 32 decibels of noise. The compressor is covered by a 3-year warranty. Some of the features include an anti-shake design. For off-roaders, this is important because the fridge is rated to handle 40 degrees of tilt and can still function normally. The Set Power RF20 also has battery protection with a high, medium, and low cutoff to protect your truck's battery. We opted for the optional 216 watt-hour external battery to be used when the fridge is not connected to your truck's DC power outlet.
All right, so we had to get this thing out of the box. Now it's time to get it set up. Hunter, what did we do?
Well, we plugged in our DC power cable into this little power box, long press the power button to turn it on, and then we long press the power button of the fridge and then cut on.
Yeah, so now we're waiting for this thing to cool, but it's running. I hear the compressor. That's kind of cool. So now
We'll test that 15-minute theory. Well,
that's the difference. You remember my little Coleman when I first went down this rabbit hole of getting a refrigerator? I had a Coleman thermoelectric cooler.
And it probably ate power.
It ate power like crazy. So
this is just
yeah, it's really cool.
I like
it's
this
really
a
cool.
lot.
It's getting cold. Flip sides, gasketed. So we're
that is
we're
so
good.
freaking neat.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
So this is really based on where your power is and your stuff. If you want to be like this, be in the back seat behind, let's say behind the driver's side, you want it open like that.
Absolutely.
But if you had this flipped around behind the passenger seat, this would be the perfect way to get that connected.
Exactly.
And it's never going to cool off at this rate, so this is not an appropriate test.
You can change the settings of the RF20 by long pressing the gear button on the face of the unit. Then, a host of button combinations changes the fridge. Hey, do yourself a favor. Read the manual, or just download the app. You'll thank us later.
So Connor, what happened?
Rich was trying to find a way to connect this to the fridge and make it work. Turns out this like nice rubber seal, and it does like stick really. It doesn't stick like that, but it is slip resistant. It's also magnetic. It's magnetic. You just slap this on your truck. You can put this damn near anywhere and just run the cable from it. You can put this on the side of the truck and then put this on the tailgate. Tailgating, boom, done. It's awesome.
So I've been rocking this Set Power AJ40 for about 2 years now. I'm sure that you guys have seen the video, and if you haven't, go watch it. It's a good one. But other than that, really excited because its little brother, the RF20, takes everything that's in this one and puts it into a smaller package and adds Bluetooth. And so now you have an app to control it, but it really has a great form factor for someone who isn't running this fridge in the back of a truck and needs a little space.
So we've been running off the battery for the last couple of hours in order to test and try a couple things out, take it a few places. 24%, started about 45, so we lost 20% in the last couple hours. But when you're not using the battery, just plug it in your truck. It's really that easy. It's ready to rock.
Just imagine all of the things that you can do with the Set Power RF20. This versatile little refrigerator is a great way for you to keep all your things cold without the soggy mess of ice. Plus, it's the right size for you to bring it anywhere you want to. Bring it to a party. Bring it to the beach. Bring it to a field. Bring it on a road trip. Bring it to your friends. Honestly, just bring it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this episode. If you like this thing, please visit the Set Power website and use the discount code SwampFox for 12% off. And as always, we are Swamp Fox Overland and Outdoor, and this is the Set Power RF20. Until next time.